Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make my kayak anchor. Okay, so what I'm needing to do to put this together is you're definitely going to want to drill a hole in your PVC pipe. I've got a pool noodle, that's obviously to help it float. I've got my 1-inch PVC pipe. Now the pool noodle and the PVC I cut down to 16 inches, and we're going to need a knife to cut this into the two segments that we'll want. Also, I ended up getting 50 feet of paracord. I went ahead with a very obnoxious green color because it's an anchor line. I want to be able to see it if I lose it in the water. You want some silicone. I ended up buying 2 screw balls from Yak Attack for the track guides. I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do for my kayak when I use it. I want 2 large rings for the Carabiner clip when I clip it on to where my Yak Attack balls for my anchor line. I'll show you what I'm doing here. This will make sense probably later in the video. Some Gorilla Tape because it's really easy for some of the stuff that we want to kind of attach on before we start to twist it tight. Good set of clippers, a Sharpie, and then obviously a Carabiner clip. Everything here, once it was all said and done, cost me in the neighborhood of 25, maybe 28 bucks. So let's get started on it. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that that's where it's at. I'm 8 inches down, roughly, right? Because it's 16. 8 inches down. I want to make my center line mark. It's not exact, but honestly, for what I'm doing, it really doesn't need to be. Just one simple hole all the way through it. All right, cool. That's all we needed to do. Inches long, or 16 inches long. So I'm gonna go ahead and opt for 5 and 5 down each. All right. This. Now I've got my silicone. So here's the idea here is that you've got to get this goop in there good. All right, and then we're gonna put it all over on the bar too. Goop it up in there. So fingers a little dirty here. Let's do the other side. Alright, so now we've got our basic bar, right? We've got floaties on the end, we've got our hole where we're going to run our paracord through. So let's go ahead and do that now. What we're going to do is run our anchor line down through the hole we drilled in just a minute ago. So find the end of it here, but kind of want to make sure that it myself some room here. I'm trying to shove it back in there. Alright, once we got our string out on the other end, all we're going to do is tie a nice knot on the back of this carabiner. It's going to be a little loose out here, but we'll tighten it up once we pull the string back through here. One is we want to pull this kind of tight. Keep it like to this level. Alright. Okay. So now that we're this far with it, alright, now what we want to do is start rolling up our anchor line. Ugh, done. What I want to do is, once this is mounted on my gear track, I'm going to move it around and use this as like a quasi anchor trolley for my native Titan, okay? So, got this guy. Alright, so this guy gets tight, kind of to a point right here. Tie a couple half hitches, okay? So we're sure it's not going to move. Alright. Okay. Alright. Once that's on, wrapped it around. I've used that ram ball to tie this up, tie this ring on, because essentially what we're going to do is, obviously, this is how we attach our anchor and detach it. So instead of having to fight with a piece of cord or a piece of colored cord or paracord, times that you need to get your anchor undone are going to be the most inopportune times to do it. You're going to be in rough waves, you're going to have a wake coming your way, or the weather's going to pick up on you. So instead of fighting just a hook of cord that went on the end of your anchor line is going to be taut like this, trying to fight this carabiner clip, now we have a set keyhole here. Comes on, comes on, and then it comes off. Same amount of distance here in the center of it. So, hope this makes sense. We're gonna get on the water and show it to you now. Okay, so I'm in 17 feet of water. So this is the eyelet that we talked about when we first did the install. So all I'm gonna do is I'm going to drop my anchor. And as she comes up, she floats, obviously. Alright, so now if I don't want it to move, all I'm going to do is take a little bit of the anchor line, hook it in my carabiner clip, and stick my carabiner clip through my eyelet. You can see that, just like this. So my carabiner clip's in there, I've got my anchor line wrapped around my carabiner, and I'm not moving anywhere. This thing will float. Obviously we just dumped it in the water, so this, by doing it the way that I did it, I can move this around like an anchor trolley. Okay, instead of drilling holes in my boat, all I have to do is I can move it from gear track to gear track, all the way up front, any place that I want to move it to. So it kind of acts like a anchor trolley for me, but it keeps me from having to drill holes in my Titan. So hey, anyways, I hope the video helped you guys out. So leave a couple comments below. I know I might have did some stuff the hard way, but it's because like I said, I didn't want to drill any more holes in my boat than I had to. And then I also wanted to give myself some options later on down the road. Probably if I'm going to clean this up a little bit more, the eyelets, I'm going to probably wrap paracord around instead of trying to tape them up. I just threw the Gorilla Tape on there just to see how well it would work. And honestly, I'm not real happy with it. I think I'm going to wrap up the paracord. So, hey, if you guys got any comments, leave them below. Otherwise, like I said before, I don't need to be your favorite channel. I just want to be a channel you like to watch. So hit the like button, subscribe. So thanks a lot. We'll see you guys later.